What's up, Reefer Revolutionaries? It's 420 on a Friday in California.
But I think in terms of marijuana, and legalization, I think that should be a state issue, state by state. I think it's up to the states, yeah. I'm a states person. I think it should be up to the states, absolutely. You know, I know people that are very, very sick, and for whatever reason, the marijuana really helps them.
Good people don't smoke marijuana.
Terrorists keep terrorizing.
Well, I guess sick is a relative term, but for whatever reason, the marijuana really works for me. And these good people are sparking up on a 420. Coach Chela, DC's in the house, Deanne Niles, a Jingo ate my baby, happy guy. Robert Burke in the house, first in. Welcome, everybody. This is a 420 Friday check-in. We're going to review some Willie's Reserve, some Siberian Tiger, and our trip to Have a Heart Dispensary in Coalinga, California.
Good people don't smoke marijuana.
Oh, sure they do. What is up, Reefer Revolutionaries? It is 420 in Coalinga, California. And I don't have a long... Oh, let's go over here. There's Chela. And this is Coalinga. Oh, smoke shop. And we are going to visit Have a Heart, Coalinga. Found it on Leafly. And we needed some gas and a little gas. You know what I'm saying?
You had to fuel up.
Had to fuel up. And we like to do that. We do like to do that. We like to gas up and fuel up when we're on the road. And check out little dispensaries or whatever it happens at 420 when we're on the road. What's up, Reefer Revolutionaries? It's Friday. Whee! Hi, Chela.
Hi, Dave.
Chela literally just jumped in a chair. She's it's a busy bee. It's been, there's so much exciting stuff going on.
My mom takes a really long time. What can I tell you?
Absolutely. And you should take your time with your mom. Look at Jackpot. Look at Jackpot behind you.
They're so
Jackpot he's got a spa day today. Oscar did not get a spa day today. But Jackpot did, and so he's all clean. Smells great. And he's got his clean little t-shirt on there. What's up, everybody? It is Friday. It is 420. This is Reefer Revolution live on a Friday. We checked in earlier this week and we talked about some of the great stuff that we picked up and went to and did on our road trip this last weekend. And we wanted to check in again tonight and try some of this stuff out.
Because it not last till Sunday.
Nope.
This was getting smoked today.
We did end up getting some house weed, so we're good. It's not like
yeah, don't worry about us.
It's not like
But we wanted to try this other goodness that we got on the road. It's fun.
Oh well, we went to Sacramento.
We did
this weekend,
like we do sometimes.
Like we do. Oh, where'd our Eaze bag go?
A dingo ate me, baby. If loving cannabis is wrong, I don't want to be right.
That's right.
Me neither.
Indeed. So I don't have the bag for it, but we did in Sacramento. I have to say, the Eaze was quite easy.
It was easy. I'm moving this.
Go ahead.
Don't get mad at me.
Eaze was quite easy, and I downloaded the app, signed up, uploaded my ID. And in 6 minutes, actually just under 10 minutes, The original estimate was 6, and ended up being a little bit delay, and ended up being 10 minutes. And they delivered to us. Where did I hear?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on? Why aren't we smoking? Is what I want to know.
That's a good question. Why aren't we?
Why aren't I
All right.
imbibing cannabis? It's 4:20
What
and
the
I
heck?
have no lit
That
flower.
That's like wrong. So here's what we'll do. We're going to start with
Oh, that's a great idea.
the Siberian tiger.
Really good idea.
Yeah. So this is Korova's strain that Korova grows. And we picked this up at Have a Heart, Coalinga. And we'll get into Have a Heart a little bit as we enjoy this. But you're right. Chela's right. We have not sparked up anything yet in our rush to get started at 4:20. That's not true. I do have a bowl. So
I've been out.
Would you like to dry hit this?
I'd love to.
And then light it up?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
So, and I'll describe as you do that what we are imbibing in today. So, at Have a Heart, they have a great little setup there. It's very Apple story, but we picked up a pre-roll, as we often do, because that's sort of a common thing that folks can do and to try out. And we were recommended a very popular.
We got the last one.
We got the last one, Siberian Tiger from Korova, often known for their edibles. Korova, but apparently they grow the flower too, and the Siberian Tiger. Here I have a early release, limited edition, exclusive phenotype Korova Siberian Tiger strain, cross of mint chocolate chip, the cube, and PCG sherbet. None of which I've heard of as far as strains, but that doesn't mean anything because I hardly hear of any strains anymore because they're always changing constantly, and that will all go away eventually.
And we're not.
Welcome, growers, if you are. If you know anything about Siberian Tiger, let us know in the chat.
In the room.
We always have growers. It's trimming
We got
season.
Veg Grog Bloom in the room.
Woohoo! Veg Grog, awesome. It's trimming season. We'll have trimmers in the room on Sunday, I'm sure.
Do we have
for
any
our
other
regular
growers
show.
in the room?
Make sure you subscribe to the channel, get notifications. How was that?
Nice. Smooth. Yesterday, as y'all know, was Thanksgiving.
Was it?
And I ate a lot of crazy things
Is that what yesterday was?
that increased my cough situation significantly. So that this was
good.
so smooth and there was no cough at all really is a testament to its excellence.
Cozy looking sweater, Chela. Jingo ate my baby says.
I'm feeling very cozy.
Yeah,
today.
Chela says we're in 2 different time zones. I'm in
We're-
sunny Hawaii.
Yeah, Dave's in somewhere
And
else.
Chela's in Vermont over
I'm
there.
cozy. Yeah.
With Oscar and Jackpot in the background, looking oh so cute. I'm enjoying the Siberian Tiger.
I
I'm
like
getting
it
a
a lot.
nice. It is extremely smooth. I'm getting a
Really
really nice taste. And not getting a lot of terpene flavors. There you go. Here it comes.
Listen to you.
I'm trying to find them now.
Pass me the water.
You can flick off if you like.
No, I'm
Siberian. Let's see. It's chocolate. Okay, so the strains are mint chocolate chip, PCG sherbet, and the cube.
I didn't go. It depends.
All right. So yeah. Okay. So I am tasting some flavors,
Oh, yeah, describe them.
but I don't have a mint necessarily.
You want to taste the mint?
There's a limon in there. There's a lemon, a citrus. I'm getting a citrus, and maybe a little. I don't know if it's berry, but boy, it is smooth.
Soon, though, we'll be tasting
Super
places where people can go to learn all these things. I'll talk to you after.
So we went to the Have a Heart in Coalinga, California, which is in Fresno County.
Look at all those have a hearts. They're all over.
I'm telling you. Coalinga. And it's funny, we told somebody about it. Yeah, we went to Coalinga. Oh, I know Coalinga. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Tiny little town.
Tiny little town, little oil town. Now a cannabis oil town. Here, let's. I'm gonna play this video without the music because the music
gets us dinged.
Gets the video monetized. I can't monetize it because of the content, cannabis discussion, and this show where we spark up and talk about marijuana in the mainstream media, the politics spot, and cannabis cures. Make sure you subscribe, get notifications, and join us on Sunday for our live show, 3-hour long live show. Getting tighter every week, getting better and better every week, getting more viewers every week. So that's very exciting. And now we're going live more often because that's what you do.
We're learning.
And for shorter periods of time.
Shorter.
So, yes. So we're going to try to keep this tight. Meanwhile, we've already gotten past there. We've already gotten past there.
That ship has sailed, honey.
That ship has sailed. Let's tell you what. Let's play this without the music, and we'll talk over it. As we go back. Here we go. This is desert town of Coalinga. Got the oil wells in Fresno County. It doesn't. We were on the road saying there's a town here. Wait, there's a town here.
Yeah, we were driving for miles and miles and miles. I'm like, Dave, what are you doing? What are you doing?
There's a town there.
He was navigating us
with a really, really nice dispensary that just opened 2 months ago.
Like a super nice dispensary. I really did find it nice, and what I really liked most about it are the super knowledgeable people who are working there.
Ashley and Mark.
Who are still calling themselves bud tenders, so I will call them bud tenders because that's what they refer to themselves as.
They're not terpologists?
No, he called himself the lead bud tender. He was very knowledgeable, and I was really impressed. When we walked in, there was an much older lady. I'm going to call her Mary. Yeah. She had to be pushing 80. And I was really stoked to see her in there. She was getting some salve. Some salve.
Salve's always good with the older crowd.
She was getting 100 milligram THC and 50 milligram CBD salve.
Nice.
What else was she getting? And a CBD pills? I think they were CBD pills. Might have been gummies.
I did find it really interesting. The first person we saw in there, customer, was an older lady. That was kind of neat.
Yeah.
And a lot of employees. They had a lot of employees. They're creating a lot of jobs in that little oil town.
Yeah, and they also do education. They did a night at the library where, Cannabis 101. It was really good.
That's cool.
Smart dispensaries will do that.
Yep. We also, speaking of 100 milligrams, we'll talk about that in a second. But we also picked up a jar of Willie's Reserve, sun-grown cannabis. Organic.
All the good things. Another thing that I really liked about this dispensary is that they had a really excellent selection of the sun-grown organic offerings from small batch growers.
Yeah.
And Flocana. So that was really great.
Well, this is Roll's Choice is the strain. Snap it, see. Snap. Now that I smell.
Alrighty.
Pick a bud.
Pick a bud, any bud.
To snap and smell. But this is Roll's Choice, Willie's Reserve. Now it's grown by Mendocino Grasslands and distributed by Flocana.
Yay, Flocana!
Which is a great education and organization that are trying to keep the small growers together as well.
It's a collective, basically, right?
Yeah, a collaborative, a co-op. It's a
hui.
A hui.
It's a hui.
There are a number of growers.
God, that's nice.
Right. Let's steam a bag of that.
Already have some in there, babe?
I don't.
Okay.
We'll need to grind it.
I'll take care of it.
And
Here you go.
And put it into our Air Riser EQ.
Here, I'm going to have Yes, there's a name for a cannabis sommelier. It's called, they're calling it an interpreter.
Interpreter, that's it. That's what it was.
An interpreter.
Interpreter. I guess you can call it anything you want.
Okay, so I don't have to type, and I can do this other little business.
Yeah. And you can answer chat questions. Oh, here you go.
Okay, thanks.
It really smells good, right?
Oh, amazing. Amazing. Really nice.
There's definitely limon in there.
Blaster Master and everybody who's curious about credit cards in California. So we go to a few dispensaries. Our local super legit, long time dispensary, Cornerstone, they take cards.
Right.
I think they take debit cards. No, they take credit cards too, because I'm pretty sure I've used my Alaska card. Anyway, yeah, pretty sure.
Miles for marijuana for miles.
Yeah, miles for Mary Jane. Anyway, so they take cards, but our other dispensary, Green Earth, does not take cards. MedMen does take cards.
Have a Heart did not take cards.
Have a Heart did not take cards.
Cash only.
So, I think it depends on your relationship with your bank or banking institution.
This week in the Cannabis Chronicle, Chela.
Yes.
At dc420la.com, where you can sign up for a Cannabis Chronicle, which is my weekly roundup is bad, roll-up of the cannabis news of the week. I pick up this week, Marijuana Moment basically pointed out the 3 new committee chairs that are going to be coming into the House. And one of which is banking. That would be Maxine Waters. Ah. She's going to be in the committee head of the committee that will be basically handling the banking laws, amendments. That's
silly.
hot.
That was silly.
I think that's it. And then Jerry Nadler is going to help us with federal legalization. I think that's his bailiwick in his committee. And then the other one, of course, is Jim McGovern, who is replacing Pete Sessions as chair of the Rules Committee. He's going to be working on the vets, I think, first up. He's going to be working on veterans access and research. And Oscar is being super cute right now.
He's mean, but he's cute.
He's mean, but he's cute. Aren't you, Oscar?
Just like me.
Yes, you are. You're not mean. You're just sharp.
Depends who you ask, honey.
What's that?
Depends who you ask.
Depends who you ask. Well,
Hey, do you have
it's a good thing you do
control?
you do such good work.
Yeah. I had a job for 3 years.
Hang on.
I'll get it.
You got it?
I had a job for 3 years.
You're wired,
I know.
Okay.
I had a job for 3 years that people kept asking me that. How do you stay in this job? I'm just so good at my job.
We're such
They
a bad
won't
attitude.
fire me. Yeah, they did for years. They told me over and over and over again.
Well, how dare you stand up for yourself?
Yeah, how dare you stand up for yourself? Oh, sorry.
All right. So you might hear that in the background, or you may not with my sound.
That's our air riser.
That's our air riser EQ blowing up a bag of perfectly steamed Willie's Reserve Rolls Choice. We will enjoy that. I'm sure we'll get lots of flavor out of that bag because we are steaming at 400 degrees right now.
That's nice.
388 is sort of like a. No,
So Brian, to answer your query, we just played a video from. Did you play the opening? Yes. We just played a video from Have a Heart, from their grand opening.
Oh, that was actually just a B-roll video. I'll bring up the grand opening video.
Okay, bring up the grand opening video. So Brian, we will show you the inside of the store. Customers are generally not allowed to do that. So
is there a video?
What? To take a video of the inside of the store?
Oh no, but they're
asking.
Right. No, they're not. Oh, I see. You're answering that question. Gotcha.
Yeah, I am.
That's very good of you.
I try.
So they had a grand opening on October 13th, which is my birthday. this year. We weren't there, but they did have this video. And this is a look of the place we just in. Their
And where are you,
day.
Brian Wilkinson? I forget. Are you in England? I can't remember.
Or Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
I want to say.
I think
I want to say either because yesterday I thought it was
See,
England.
this is totally the inside of the store.
Yeah, that's the inside of the store. That's how
there were way fewer people.
we ordered. Yeah, there were more employees there the day we were there than.
Yeah, definitely.
But then they've got like that Costco roller. Yeah, IKEA roller. That's what it is. That brings out the orders. And they call your order number 3717. I think we were, or something like that. But the staff really knowledgeable. And it's basically, you got to you only have so many brands,
Michigan,
and available items that you can sell in California right now because of packaging and everything's coming back online. Mm-hmm. And so you make your display look as presentable and professional, and they're trying to break the old stereotype, the old image. We have a full bag. Full bag of Willie's Reserve. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Take a taste of that. So, they make them look sharp. They make them look professional. They make them look clean because they're trying to compensate for the old stereotype, the old not stereotype. It's the way just sort of your old collectives used to be. It's more like a head shop than a pharmacy. Is really the way it's been. And a lot have tried to develop that over the years here in California and make their image more accessible to the mainstream. And some have done it better than others, and a lot are being forced to do it right now. And just because of the rules that they have to do, they have to basically build complete new buildings. So you might as well make it look, sharp and try to match MedMen, which is sort of like the lead leading the pack in this corporate takeover of cannabis, inevitable corporate takeover.
But I don't think it's not inevitable. I think that there's always going to be a place for craft cannabis.
We're going to do our best to make sure there is. That's for sure.
Well, I was reading that review of that book.
That's yummy.
I think there will be always people, just like there's organic food in markets. Not everybody buys it, but certain people really like it, really want it. Yeah, no,
there's going to be it's being talked about already. On both, they're carving out a place for it, and will it be these companies eventually? A lot of them are just going to be bought up because they're not going to be able to maintain in competition. They're not going to be able to compete. These co-ops and these the most amazing statistics of recent discussion has been that there's 50,000 growers in California and only 1,700 licenses. So something's got to change, to try to integrate these people, and unfortunately, a lot of them are going to get swept up into the green rush, swept away in the green rush, maybe. And a lot are going to go back underground and just try to avoid it altogether, which is a whole nother story. This is yummy. This Roll's Choice, especially a bag. Fruity, citrusy. We'll have to go to school. We'll have to go to like Oaksterdam or something.
Terpener
So
school.
we can actually start to differentiate these, because I can definitely taste the different flavors, and I wouldn't necessarily associate them all to a common flavor. A blueberry or lemon or anything like that. They're very unique. Yet the same. Don't feel compelled. Okay. I'll hang on to the bag. I just didn't want to be rude. Shall we watch a video?
That'd be great.
I made a video of today. It came out, actually. We'll talk about it on Sunday more, but this was what do we talk about? Cannabis 2020, people. Let's watch this and see what Michael Moore had to say the day before Thanksgiving about cannabis on the ballot. So here we go.
Michigan 2 weeks. This is what we did in Michigan 2 weeks ago. We had a ballot proposal to legalize marijuana. Largest turnout of young people in we don't know when.
Right.
Came out to the polls. Vote. So many people came out that didn't vote in 2016. And they came out. This is the way you bring people out who are, they don't vote that much, or they don't like the politicians, or the Democratic Party has not been responsive to them.
Right.
They could vote on a particular issue. So we need on the ballot in 2020 have ballot proposals, especially in the swing states, for legalizing marijuana, for free college, for the Equal Rights Amendment for women, and to outlaw gerrymandering. People right now they should talk about this tomorrow at dinner. And
boy, did we talk about it at dinner last night.
Oh boy, did we. Maybe a little too much. We were at dinner with everybody older than us. I was the youngest person at the table. And I definitely felt like they were a little uncomfortable with us talking about weed so much.
Yeah, except for maybe Michael and Beth, but actually, and Andy, I think Andy wanted to hear about our story or about our script,
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely was the topic of conversation at our Thanksgiving
and
dinner.
death.
And death, right?
Yeah,
weed and
about death and cannabis, but not together.
So there you go, Michael Moore, who predicted long before everyone thought Trump was going to win, would win. Long before everyone knew on election night, because apparently nobody thought he was going to win all the way up until election night, except for Michael Moore and a handful of other people that knew, the possible outcome. And he came out early and said he's going to win, and he did. And so I would say that he's agreeing with us, essentially, that if marijuana is on the ballot, you're going to get people out to vote, especially millennials. And a lot of those conservatives which we were talking to last night and talked to, he talks about the whole interview, talks about what do you talk to your conservative friends about, or how do you cross over on these issues? You find these issues that we can go over on, and which are all actually popular issues. And cannabis, 66% and up think cannabis should be legalized. And it's the talk of the town. And of course, it's the talk of Trump. And now Joe Kennedy came out this week. So we're going to talk about all of that on Sunday's show.
Yes.
As we wrap up this Friday 420 check-in. We thank you guys for joining us. We just wanted to, I have to say, that's probably some of the most tasty weed I have had. And the Air Riser Blaster Master is definitely a way to enjoy that. We will roll some up in a J and enjoy that as well. But the Air Riser of the Willie's Reserve Rolls Choice, a fine choice. And that was very tasty and moist and just beautiful weed. Not like that Canadian legal weed, which apparently they're going to be out of for a year and a half. There's going to be legal weed shortages in Canada for the next 18 months.
Well, that's okay.
The traditional market is safe.
Don't worry.
Everywhere.
All is well.
Everywhere.
So everybody, I hope you light up on this wonderful Friday night.
Indeed. Indeed.
And we will see you on Sunday.
We'll see you Sunday, guys. Subscribe, get notifications.
Awesome. For
when we do go live for even these little check-ins during the week and news blasts. But we will see you for the big show on Sunday, 4:20 Pacific.
We're going to go watch the Grandmaster Level show now.
Oh, Grandmaster Level starts at 5 o'clock. That's right.
5 o'clock.
That's right. That was my goal, right? In 10 minutes, Grandmaster Level show. We're going to start learning how to grow, because we're going to learn how to grow. And we're going to grow a couple of plants, and that'll be fun to watch. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you on YouTube, Periscope, DLive, Facebook, Twitch, and Weed TV, the Cannabis Media Network, on Sunday, and in the chat. So pot for peace, everybody. We'll see you then.
Take care.
Free the plant, free the people.